What up YouTube, it's IKG, formerly known as NoChainzz, and I am back with another commentary, and this is the first episode of my New Orleans Pelicans Association for the PC, and we are facing off against the Phoenix Suns, and we are 1-2 in the season so far, and I simulated the first 3 games. We lost versus the Bobcats and the Pacers. I forgot who we defeated, but we are at home in this matchup versus the Phoenix Suns, and we're going to try to get back to 500 and acquire a record of 2-2 versus the Phoenix Suns here today in front of our home crowd. And Eric Bledsoe right off the bat draws a foul of Anthony Davis, and he will go to the line and convert the and one. So they go up 3-0 to start off the game early in the first quarter. Later in the first quarter, next possession actually, we're moving the ball around, trying to find an open man. Tyreke Evans is going to take this one right to P.J. Tucker. He's going to back down and revert to a turnaround jump shot, and that shot will go down for our first basket of the game. But something I wanted to talk about really quick before I got into this commentary was the comments that I got in the last video. As you guys see, Jrue Holiday uses the screen for a throwdown right there. But like I was saying on the last video, I got some comments saying keep him because... And him, I'm talking about Eric Gordon, by the way. I'm sorry. Keep Eric Gordon because he can do other things besides shoot. I mean, really, it's not even about his ability. It's really about my ability to use him because I just can't get his jump shot down. I was thinking about changing it because that's not how he shoots in real life. He shoots low, but not that low. But of course, I would have to do a little bit of research to see which jumper fit his actual jumper. But it's really just that, you know, I'm pretty irritated with his shot. He can shoot, you know, especially after a good week of practice where we practice mid to long range. He gets the 3 icon, and his 3-point shooting goes up a lot, you know. But then I just can't get his release down, and it's just very annoying. If you play 2K, you guys know, if you played as Eric Gordon, he has one of the most annoying releases. But if I do trade him, I've decided that I'm going to trade him for another big man that can become dominant along with Anthony Davis, a young guy. I don't want to go for an older guy. I want to go for another young guy. And right behind Anthony Davis, we have Ryan Anderson. As you guys see, he's hit 2 straight threes as the Pelicans are trailing in this game versus the Suns, and we're down by 3, but make that 1 as Anthony Morrow uses the screen to get inside for a slam. But anyway, this is where you guys come in. I'm not sure who I want to have next to Anthony Davis. I want you guys to tell me what other big man would do good along with Anthony Davis, who I can trade for, and why you think he'd do well with Anthony Davis. Well, you really don't have to do the second part, but I would like to know. But I'm not exactly sure who I want to trade for. I do want another center, of course. I don't want another power forward. You guys know that. So just leave a comment. You guys know if you watch my Hornets one, or if you're new, I just want to let you guys know the teams that I curate in my associations are our team. You know, I like to get suggestions from you guys, let you guys pick who I get sometimes. Of course, if it makes sense to me, you know, I'll have the final judgment. But I like for you guys to give me a lot of suggestions and, you know, let me know what you guys think I should do. But right there, you guys see Jrue Holiday hits a deep 3, and that will give the Pelicans the lead in the second quarter. And we are moving the ball around. Going to go to Anthony Davis, and he will slam this one right over Channing Frye. Channing Frye, not the best defender, and then that play, that was evident. He got dunked on by Anthony Davis. And right there, he comes right back and shoots a 3 as I sag off of him, which was a big mistake. But it's now halftime, and I'll see you guys in the third quarter.
With a great one going on out there, glad to have you with us. For the Phoenix Suns, they have the lead against New Orleans. Off to a good start here in the early going of the season, playing above 500. Gerald Green making the most of his minutes. What a revelation he's been, coming off the bench to put up some incredible numbers. And the Pelicans going all out. And defensively, they've done a good job grabbing rebounds, limiting second chances. We've seen Jrue Holiday in top form. He has 11 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. The Sprint halftime report.
All right, guys, here we are in the third quarter. We are immediately in this half going to try to do a better job of getting points in the paint, going for those easy baskets. As you guys noticed, in the first half, we were shooting a lot of threes, but we're going to try to pound it inside a little bit more with Anthony Davis. I haven't been using him to his full potential yet this game, and we're going to try to change that here in the second half. We are down by 1. Jrue Holiday is going to cross over on Eric Bledsoe, and he will get the and one foul by P.J. Tucker that time. Jrue Holiday that time showing some very impressive sleight of hand, and he just breezed by Eric Bledsoe's defense right there and got the and one right there and converted the free throw, by the way. So an all-around great play by Jrue Holiday right there. Goran Dragic with the ball, can't find anywhere to go. He's going to go for a shot over Eric Gordon, but he will not be able to get it. Offensive rebound by Emeka Okafor. He will miss the putback. Anthony Davis can find no one to pass it to, so he brings it up himself, and at the last minute, he finds Eric Gordon, and he hits the three right there. As you guys see, we are still trying to equalize this game here in the middle of the third quarter. Going back inside to Anthony Davis. Instead, he turns around and hits a jump shot, and that will give the Pelicans the lead in the third quarter. How this game has gone so far is both teams have gone on like 4 or 5-0 runs and taken the lead, and then the other team will go on the same type of run and regain the lead, and back and forth and back and forth. So this has been a really good game between these two teams to this point in the game. So we are still in the third quarter. Austin Rivers manning the point guard. He's going to find Aminu for a long two right there, and that will give the Pelicans the lead again. But Phoenix has retaken the lead. Like I said, this game is going back and forth. Wide open Ryan Anderson will not be able to get that deep three ball to go. Barbosa with the rebound and will advance it. Gerald Green with a fading shot at the baseline, goes off of the top of the backboard and falls in, and that's just the luck of the Pelicans right there. And a bad pass that time by Aminu. Barbosa with the steal, gonna hand it off to Green. Green goes inside, dumps it off back to Barbosa, gets blocked by Aminu, and then he will draw the final foul by Drew Holiday. So Drew Holiday, behind the scenes, not shown to you guys, this game has gotten into some foul trouble, and he will foul out before the fourth quarter even starts. It was my mistake to even have him in at that point, but I was trying to come back. I wanted to have my best players on the floor, all my talent on the floor, so I could even this game up. As you guys see, they have created a 7-point lead, and that will be cut down to 4 as Anthony Morrow will hit a long three right there. So we take the lead down to 4. Anthony Morrow this time is going to get an assist to Jason Smith. And like I said, those runs I was talking about earlier, the Pelicans are on one right now. They have cut the deficit only to 3. Eric Gordon is trying to penetrate. He's running the point in the absence of Drew Holiday as he is fouled out. And he's going to find Anthony Morrow getting an assist right there. And that will tie the game up right there at 74. And Emeka Okafor, they went to him a lot this game. I'm not sure why. I think it's because Steemsma is not the best defender. He's our weakest link on the team as far as starters. And I think they thought that he was a bad defender. But he's not getting the job done. I'm talking about Emeka Okafor. He's not getting the job done offensively. He has a terrible shooting percentage right now, especially for a center. As you guys see, Tyreke Evans plays some really good defense and forces Smith to kick the ball out of bounds. And this is where the momentum really shifted. Eric Gordon is going to find a wide open Aminu, and he will hit a 3, and that will increase the Pelicans' lead to 8 points, which is the largest lead by any team this game so far. The Suns led the Pelicans by 7 points, but that was the largest lead of the game. As you guys see, I told you the Suns were trying to attack Greg Steemsma, and that is not working as he rejected Emeka Okafor on that play right there. And PJ Tucker doing some wild stuff with the ball right there. Going to go for Smith, and he will try to floater, and he will get rejected by Steemsma again. And look at the terrible play by Emeka Okafor right there. Instead of kicking out, he kept going up with the ball and did not get it to go down. And in transition, we get a very nice finesse lay-in by Tyreke Evans, who avoided the defender who was setting up for a charge. And Tyreke Evans will assist Darius Miller on this long 3 ball. And I forgot to mention that during the second half of the fourth quarter, we had Tyreke Evans playing at the point guard spot once again. As you guys see, I make a couple of stupid passes. I could have just went ahead and laid it up, but I made a few extra passes. And here we are. The game is winding down. We still hold the lead by 9 points. And Tyreke Evans will put the icing on the cake right there, and that will increase our lead to 11. And look at this nice penetration by Tyreke Evans on PJ Tucker, and he will get the slam on Emeka Okafor, who in my opinion just has not done anything right this game. And that would do it for this game, as Austin Rivers will dribble the ball out as time goes on. We end up getting the win by 10 points over the Phoenix Suns, and that will do it for this game at home versus the Suns. We get a 10-point lead. We actually play better without Drew Holiday on the court. So does that mean we need to trade him? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We don't need to trade Drew Holiday. I need to keep him out of foul trouble. I need to learn to take him out, or any players for that matter, out when they get in foul trouble. But that was my fault. I had it on automatic, or rotation, I'm sorry. But we had a pretty good all-around team effort, and we really rallied behind our crowd, and we really got a lot of momentum there in the fourth quarter, and we came up with it at crucial times. And look at the honorable mention of the game I just saw. Greg Steemsma had 5 blocks, 9 rebounds, but no points. But he played great defense on Emeka Okafor. But we definitely have to see how a center like Dwight Howard, Marcus
Seesaw, those type of guys, those type of big men could take advantage of him. We have to see. I mean, it's just Emeka Okafor, not really an offensive guy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. Let me know what you guys think I could do better, and I'll see you guys in the next one later.